Coming up on First at 4, the SOAR Summit wraps up in Corbin with millions of dollars handed out for various projects. And Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell and others react to House Speaker Kevin McCarthy's ouster.
Plus, we are tracking showers to increase across the mountains by tomorrow. Those details coming up as Mountain News First at 4 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, Shaping Our Appalachian Region hosted day 2 of the SOAR Summit at the Corbin Arena today. The summit is a time for organizations and people throughout the region to collaborate. SOAR Executive Director Colby Hall says that collaboration is a major factor in the advancement of the region. However, he and everyone involved understand there's still work to be done.
It's really important because here's the reality is that we have workforce challenges in Eastern Kentucky, specifically among prime age people, people that are 25 to 54 that nationally are in the workforce. We're about 30% behind the rest of the country. That's like, thousands, tens of thousands of individuals that should be working that aren't, and many of them are because they're in active recovery.
Hall was one of the many speakers during day 2 of the summit, which also included remarks from Governor Andy Beshear and Attorney General Daniel Cameron. More than $26 million was also handed out for various projects. We have more about those on our website, and we'll have much more about the summit coming up tonight at 6. Attendance is increasing and discipline referrals are decreasing at Letcher County Central. Administrators say a new reward system is having an impact. This is the second year Letcher Central is rewarding students with Cougar Bucks based on good behavior. Students can then use that money to purchase items on their Cougar cart. Coordinator Emily Kinzer says students often rush to the cart when they get the opportunity.
You'll have kids come down and they'll be like, well, I really want, that speaker for 20 Cougar Bucks, and they know they have to save those up. Or, you also have kids, if they get one and they want to spend it, it's burning a hole in their pockets. They can come in, they can buy stickers with that or other things that are lower priced.
Kinzer says their most popular items has been stickers because students enjoy putting them on bottles and computers. We'll have more on that and another financial system students can invest with at 6.
Well, the weather remains more summer-like across the mountains for your Wednesday afternoon, but some changes on the way as early as tomorrow. Here's a live look right now, though, from Buffalo Mountain. We're dry, but notice those clouds beginning to increase across the region as our next weather system is not too far away. That current temperature at Buffalo Mountain at 79 degrees. Most of us right now in the lower 80s, though. 83 for Jackson, 82 in Pikeville, also Clintwood, 83 in Manchester, and 81 for Somerset, also in Williamsburg at this hour. Up on the radar, we are dry, but notice clouds will continue to increase as we go into this evening. But again, that dry weather also sticks around, all thanks to high pressure. But as we zoom out, we are tracking some showers over Missouri, also Arkansas, and that weather system will continue moving into our direction. So rain chances going to increase on Thursday, also Friday, and then some cooler air on the way by this weekend. But into this evening, we stay dry. If you have any outdoor plans, under a partly to mainly cloudy sky as we go into tonight, those lows back in the middle to lower 60s, so not as cool as you wake up on Thursday thanks to an increase in those clouds, also moisture, and again more muggy weather on the way on Thursday as those rain chances also increase. Your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Cameron, thank you. Senator Mitch McConnell stepped up to the podium on the Senate floor today to deliver some remarks about former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, who was ousted yesterday. Senator McConnell says he's grateful McCarthy brought enthusiasm to the work the two shared as leaders in their respective chambers. McConnell says McCarthy's legacy as Speaker will be his talents and optimism for getting through difficult legislative days.
Congressman McCarthy didn't shy away from worthwhile fights. In fact, he usually dove in head first. He didn't hesitate to get his hands dirty. When the circumstances were tough, he drew on his faith, his family, and his belief in American exceptionalism.
Senator McConnell called McCarthy a trusted partner in the House. Congressman Hal Rogers had some strong opinions about removing Speaker McCarthy. The congressman calls the House decision a monumental mistake. Congressman Rogers says McCarthy showed immense courage and leadership by negotiating a solution to the government shutdown recently at the risk of losing his own gavel. He is urging Congress to select a new leader quickly to get back to work for the American people. And on that note, House Majority Leader Steve Scalise and Congressman Jim Jordan are both now running for House Speaker. The stakes are high as Congress faces down a looming shutdown deadline in mid-November. The House GOP is set to hear from Speaker candidates at a forum next Tuesday, and a vote could come next Wednesday.
I think we're a conservative center-right party. I think I'm the guy who can help unite that. I think my politics are entirely consistent with where conservatives and Republicans are across the country.
The Ohio Republican Jim Jordan chairs the House Judiciary, which is one of 3 committees behind the impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. Coming up on First at 4, climate scientists say there is more evidence that the Earth's temperature is heating up.
And we stay mild into this evening, but some chilly air is on the way. Your full forecast coming up after this break.